Hello, boys and girls. This is the second reading of our book, Gone Fishing, and this poem is called What to Pack, and it's from Lucy's perspective. What to pack? I need a snack, apple juice, granola bar, puzzles, games, my Teddy James, my nature books, my toy guitar, my wooden box of pretty rocks, my art supply, that's all I'll take. I can't forget my Play-Doh set. Sam, aren't you ready for the lake? This one is from Sam's perspective. It's called On the Road. Finally, Lucy completed her packing. At last we are on the road to the lake. Now if the fish will bite overabundantly, bringing her won't have been one big mistake. This poem is Sam and Lucy. It's called I See Something. Row after row of corn, corn, corn. Corn! Beans, 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 beans! I see something, something green. I see corn, I see beans. Corn, corn, beans, beans. Look, a farm with sheep and cows. A spotted pony by the barn. A teeny tiny jumping pony. I'm going to catch a jumping fish. A fighting fish, exciting fish. I see something big and blue. I see something big and blue. Watch out, fish, we're coming through. We're coming through. Sam, boat launch. We made it to the lake, hooray! Let's launch the boat. We stand beside the snack bar. Soon our boat will float. Dad eases down the launch ramp when the way is clear. The trailer tires splash the lake and disappear. A seagull swoops, cries out, then settles on a rock. Our boat is launched. Dad ties it tightly to the dock. He parks the truck and trailer, whistles out a tune. It's time to load the boat. We'll all be fishing soon. Sam, all aboard. Fishing poles, my tackle box, extra pairs of shoes and socks, our sweatshirts and the camera bag, the fishing net, the boating flag, suntan lotion, baseball caps, Lucy's backpack, boating maps, the worms we found outside last night, our safety vests, fastened tight, lunch and drinking water too. Next it's time to load the crew. Lucy's first, I'm last on board, all our gear is neatly stored. We take our seats, Dad turns the key, the motor growls, the ropes are free. My compass helps us navigate. Dad is captain, I'm first mate. We push off slowly, leave no wake. Here we go, across the lake. Sam, crossing the lake. Wave over wave over wave. We sway at the bow as Dad steers the boat across the lake. Mist sprinkles our arms in dewy drops that glisten in the sun. Rainbows flicker and fade with each spray. Wind blows aboard, whisks our hair, then glides away as Dad slows the boat and steers toward our lucky fishing spot. Sam, fisherman's prayer. Send me a fish that is lively and long, one that is sturdy, stupendous, and strong. Maybe a walleye, a catfish or two, even a perch or a bluegill will do. Now is the moment, I'm up to the task. Any fish, many fish, that's all I ask. Sam, recipe for fishing. Ingredients: 1 anchor, dropped and tied, 3 fishing poles with reels and line, 3 worms, 3 hooks, 3 bobbers, 3 sinkers, 1 cookie each. Directions: pluck the worm from pail, jiggle it in front of sister's nose, tell her shh if she squeals, fasten worm to hook. Be careful not to poke fingers. Clip favorite bobber to line. Add silver sinker to keep worm from floating up. Look around to make sure way is clear. Click reel, swing pole back, then forward, lift thumb, wait for fish to bite. Sam, when we're fishing. When we're fishing, we talk softly so we don't scare fish away. When we're fishing, we move gently so the boat won't tip or sway. When we're fishing, we watch closely that we haven't lost our bait. But mostly when we're fishing, we must wait and wait and wait. Sam, first catch. I wish a fish, I wish a fish, I wish a fish would bite. I hope I catch a fish before tonight. I think I feel, I think I feel, I think I feel a tap. I reel it in, I see a fin, and then I catch a cap. Sam, Lucy's quiet time. She rattles her backpack and takes out a snack. She crinkles the wrapping and crumples the sack. She crunches and munches and dribbles her crumbs. She slurps from her juice box. She whistles and hums. She opens her books and she reads to us all. She waves to the birds and she squawks out a call. She reels, then she squeals when she tangles her line. She plops out her bobber. It bobbles with mine. She cannot be quiet. It's worse than I feared. This day would be perfect if... She disappeared. Aw. Sam, Lucy's song. I love the look on his face. Here, fishy, 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 tasty worms for lunch today. Here, fishy, fishy, fish. While Lucy sings, we fish the bay. I whisper, please be quiet. If we're noisy, fish won't bite. Then her bobber ducks and jiggles. Lucy stands and holds on tight. It's a nice one, Lucy, sweetheart. Keep your tip up, set your hook. Dad jumps up and grabs the net. I keep fishing, I don't look. This one liked my fishy song. Lucy reels her first fish in. Dad says, quick, let's get a picture. Lucy gives a silly grin. Dad says, put it in the lake. Set it free and make a wish. Lucy lets her first fish go. I wish I had caught that fish. Here, fishy, 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 I repeat quietly. Here, fishy, fishy, fish. It worked for Lucy, why not me? Lucy, catching a fish is such a blast. Catching a fish is such a blast. It's easy and I'm really good. Hooked one on my second cast. Catching fish is such a blast. Maybe I'll beat Sam at last. I wonder if he thinks I could. Catching a fish is such a blast. It's easy and I'm really good. Lucy, for the love of Harold, best of the worms. First from the bucket of plump worms, I'll call you Harold, chubby, wiggly Harold. I can't fish with you. I pick another and another to catch my bluegills, and I do. Lucky Harold, you curl to sleep around my pinky. Ah, look at my gorgeous ring. You want to creep up my hand, up, across my wrist until... The worm pail gets low. Oh, what to do, Harold? Sleepy, creeping Harold, you're a fun worm, but time to work. Be delicious. Let's catch a fish.